So this is my anniversary month. No, not this one. I mean this one. The anniversary month for Blossom Hindsight. So I have officially been on YouTube for 1 year. I have my journals front and center here because these really were the inspiration behind creating my Blossom Hindsight channel. So I've been thinking about what should I do to celebrate that anniversary. Do I do a behind the scenes with Blossom Hindsight? Do I do bloopers, outtakes to show you what takes place as I'm filming, you know, the good, the bad and the ugly? And I thought, well, why not just focus on my subscribers on YouTube? Over the course of the year, I've been asked different questions about the channel. So I said, why not pull all those questions and then just answer them as a way of celebrating the channel itself. So I've put together the questions and I'm going to give it a go in terms of answering some questions that I have been asked regarding Blossom's Hindsight. So here goes. Why the name Blossom Hindsight? Okay, well, Blossom Hindsight is a play on words. So half of it, hindsight, really is a play on words because you know, that it is part of my last name. But I also wanted to kind of reflect what the purpose of the channel. So the term hindsight, HINDSIGHT, means to look back, to reflect, to respond to something after you've had that experience. So I wanted to kind of use that term, incorporate it as part of my own name, hence the term Hindsight. And the term Blossom is really not a name in this sense, okay? I'm using it in this context. Blossom Hindsight. It's more being used as a call to action, a verb, an action word, encouraging people to, well, first and foremost myself and, you know, other people to blossom, to tap into your own creativity, to seek out your own creativity in whatever form you define it. Next question, why did you choose that backdrop? What question? Why did you choose that backdrop? I do like the colour yellow, and I think that's a very uplifting and bright colour. It reminds me of the sun, and I love the sunshine. I like flowers, and also it fit into the term, the idea about blossoming. When we think about something blossoming, something in bloom, we naturally think about flowers. And I also wear a little flowered ring, you know, a little ring in bloom. You know, it's more symbolic because I think that when you look at flowers, for example, what's their purpose? Their purpose is they grow and they bloom and they give people pleasure, they make people feel happy, and then once they have served their purpose, they move on, a new set of flowers comes along. So I think that to some degree that it kind of represents life, doesn't it? That we should see ourselves, especially our creative selves, as something that we tap into. It grows, it blooms, it blossoms, and it impacts upon other people in positive ways, and then we pass on. So I think that the backdrop to me is kind of symbolic of those things. Oh, here's a very interesting question. Okay, so it says, what video did you enjoy making the most? What video? I think two come to mind. The one about Valentine, and then the one called Nose Job. When I watch them, I just find them to be incredibly funny. They are stories that I remember from my youth, growing up. Here's a connected question. Looks like, well, what video did you like the least? What video did I like making the least? Well, first of all, I enjoy making all my videos. But what video did I enjoy making the least? Oh, I think one of them, I would say, would be the one that I did on the knife and gun violence among the youth in the UK. I know it's impacting negatively on, many, on the Black British community. That's an ongoing discussion, an ongoing problem that really needs to be resolved if the Black British community is to really thrive and to develop without having that layer of violence clouding it. So I think that would be one. Another one, let's say it was difficult to make, would have been the one about Grenfell. That fire that took place in London, in that tower block, and X amount of people were killed. It's just a very unpleasant situation. So those two, the epidemic of knife and gun crime and Grenfell, were the two that I liked the least, mainly because of the subjects that these videos covered. Another question is, do you watch your own videos? Yes, I don't just make the videos and just post them on YouTube and just move along. No, I actually do watch my videos for several reasons. One, because I want to be able to see them after they are posted and to hear them. And really it's more like I'm watching it for self-critique. I do watch my videos to help me and guide me in terms of making other videos. And two, because I watch my videos because I find them interesting, and I always think that if you're going to put out something for other people to view, to enjoy or respond to, at least put out quality material that you yourself would want to watch. I post on Sundays, or try to post as consistently as I can on Sundays. I will, have them on my phone and just listen to them as I'm in the kitchen. Or if I'm at home and I'm doing housework, I'll just watch the videos at that point in time. I think the videos I have, I think those are the kind of videos that you can put on your phone or your device and, just have in the background listening to, because sometimes you might hear it for the first time and not catch every thing that is being said, and then you hear it for a second time and then something else comes to mind. That's what it does for me. So yes, I definitely do watch my own videos. Why don't you post more than once a week? For me, it takes time to think through these things. And in addition to that, once I have done this and then created the video, then I have to edit, and sometimes that can take a couple of hours. I'm not blessed to be one of those people that can come right in front of the camera and just talk and just say what I have to say one time and that's it. Sometimes, for example, I know that I talk very quickly when I'm thinking things through in my head, so I have to practice slowing down and practice on my delivery, and just think about what I'm going to say to make sure it makes sense. But I think that as time goes on, once I become more comfortable with the camera, remembering to smile, you know, remembering not to frown, because I tend to see myself in the video and saying, why are you frowning? I think it's just, it's not that I'm angry or anything, it's just the way that the face goes, and when I'm thinking about certain things, then this tends to happen. So as I get more comfortable with the camera, and I learn to slow down, and I learn to articulate what I have to say in a very slow and precise manner, then I think I will be able to edit less, and therefore perhaps be able to post more than once a week. Another reason why I'm not able to post more than once a week at this point in time, and even sometimes I don't even meet that goal, and you will probably notice this if you're my subscriber, say, well, how come she hasn't posted in a week or two? Well, please understand that I am living in the real world, like I've said before, and that sometimes life just happens, you know, situations come up, I have to manage a family, a career, you know, taking care of an elderly parent, and also, don't forget, take care of myself. And sometimes, you know, I may not have the flexibility that I would like to have to be able to post consistently on a weekly basis. You know, ideally, as time goes on, I will be able to. Okay, so this question says, what would you say to all your subscribers to thank them for taking the time to watch? Because I know that most of my subscribers are probably my age, part of the sandwich generation, juggling their lives. So when they come into or come onto social media and they take maybe the 10 or 15 minutes to watch my video, that, you know, that's precious time, you know, precious time where I know that they are taking some time out from whatever they're doing to, you know, focus on what it is I have to say. And I'm thankful that they've done that. Another thing I would say to my subscribers really is encourage them, or encourage you, subscriber, to comment more on my videos, and also to share my videos. If I'm doing a video and I know I tend to ask a lot of questions, especially when I reach like the hindsight part, or, you know, I'm asking questions because I think that if you're watching, then you can give me some really relevant and worthy feedback. So I would say, if you hear in a video that I'm asking a question and you're a subscriber, then just jump onto YouTube and just comment, leave a comment. If I ask a question, you know, try to help me answer that question, because I think it's all about interaction. Last question says, what will Blossom Hindsight be doing for 2018? And that'll be, yeah, as I am celebrating my first year. Well, I'm thinking about pulling back the curtain. And what I mean by that is kind of coming out of, you know, the confines of, you know, recording in this way, and maybe doing a vlog, which is a video log. So you'll see me in different environments, and then just talking about or commenting on, you know, general things. I'm going to be traveling this year and to be doing some videotaping, but that will be very general. But hey, we're in 2018, celebrating the first anniversary of Blossom Hindsight. What I'll be doing with this channel in 2018, I think that more of an emphasis on health and fitness. And one of the things that in fact, I've already started filming this, and I have to film more and edit. I will be I've started doing just a general fitness routine for women my age, women in their 50s, you know, middle-aged women who may have come out of the routine of working out and want to kind of get back into that as a habit. You know, I'm not really into dieting. I'm not really into these fads of, you know, when the new year comes, we just jump on all these high profile workouts. I'm about starting slowly, making it become a life habit, and then just, you know, keep up with the consistency. So I will be focusing on fitness and just people who just want to really make their health and fitness part of the everyday. And also, if I get some good feedback, okay, subscribers, you know what you have to do. If I get some good feedback, I will take you know, that, as you hear in the background. Yeah, my little one just come home from school. Okay, I thought she was coming. Okay. So ideally what I would like to do, beyond just the basics and trying to help people make it a routine, you know, part of their day-to-day, visit the gym and show, and then just go through some basic gym exercises, the machines, you know, and just kind of do a general overview of like how to use a gym. Oh, and then, okay, another thing I like to do is to really try to connect more with my subscribers, and doing things like this, you know, during the course of the year. I hope that as I do my videos that you will, as my subscriber, continue watching my channel, continue to comment on the videos that you watch, share, and interact with me on social media. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Keep your questions coming, you know, keep your comments coming. Link with me over the course of 2018. And if there's anything that you would like to see me focus on, then please let me know. And I'm especially gearing this towards the sandwich generation, because if you go back to the video that I did called what kind of sandwich are you, I think it was there that I did say that we kind of squeeze between the young and the old. And I think that to a large degree we kind of settle into this lifestyle, and we become very inactive in many ways, whether it's our health, it's our fitness, it's just in terms of commenting on general things, responding to life. I think we just kind of settle into a very basic and mundane lifestyle. And I always challenge that, because I'm like, is that we've come to this stage to do what? Get here, grow old, and die? And I think there's a much more interesting and interactive lifestyle and life that we can have if we connect with each other on I guess general life topics. First anniversary video, 1 year on YouTube. Anything to say regarding that, Sarah? The cat's got your tongue, huh? Lord.
There are a few negatives I can talk about, you know, but I won't talk about that.
Well, give me one positive. Goodness gracious.
That's kind of hard.
Straight into the negatives. I mean, goodness gracious.
I'm sorry, but it's a bit hard.
Okay.
Because to me, your videos are a bit boring. Because you said they're for older people.
Oh gosh.
That are in her generation. So basically like 40 or 50 or even 100.
So I'm not.
Or even like 1,000 years old.
And with that, she's gone. Bye. Yeah, that is Generation Next for you. Okay, so I thank you for sharing your time with me. I hope that my hindsight, well, there really wasn't any hindsight this week, was there? It was just a celebration of my first year of Blossom Hindsight. But I thank you for sharing your time with me. I hope that my hindsight has and will inspire you, and that you will find
your own way to blossom. Bye. Just had to get in here.
Bye.